these what are considered iBuyers, all right? Zillow, Opendoor, Offerpad, some other ones. They are looking for properties that are cosmetic remodels. All right. So if people are going and it's a good, clean property and it's newer, first they have a buy box. You know, typically they want properties that are newer within the last 20 years. They want them to have a cosmetic rehab budget of under $10,000, and they want to make just about 3 to 6% on that deal when they put it back on the market. And they're losing money left and right. They're literally trying to disrupt real estate agents. They're trying to get rid of real estate agents and just do everything online. But the wonderful thing for us is they don't go after ugly houses. They don't go after ugly houses. They have certain buy boxes. They know they're not going to take down a property that needs all this work and jam up their construction crews for months and months and months at a time. So if we're going after the truly most distressed, most beat up, most in need of renovation properties, it doesn't affect us. It has not affected us. You know how it has affected me, Julius? I've sold deals to them. I've sold deals that you have to close on them. You can't wholesale it to them. You have to actually be the owner. But I would close on a deal. They don't care how long you've owned it. They don't care what you bought it for. I would close on a deal and sell it right to them and they were my cash buyer. I mean, it's bananas. It's crazy. Now they are the ones that come back in every single time to every single property owner and beat you up on inspection items. So if you're battling, if for some reason you're close, they want to work with you, but they also hear about these Zillow and these Opendoor and these Offerpads, you need to let them know, listen, they might show you that they're offering a bunch, but there's a ton of fees. And when they get their inspector in here, you can expect a huge reduction on any of the repair items that they're going to throw at you. And they do not care if you don't want to reduce. If you don't want to reduce, they're gone. They don't care. They've got huge marketing budgets. They've got a huge reach. They don't care if you close that deal or not. So they either get what they want or they move on to somebody that will give them what they want. So that's the conversation you have with them. If you're competing with them, listen, you're going to know what you're going to net right now when you meet with me, seller. All right, right now when you meet with me, Mr. or Mrs. Property Owner. But with these iBuyers, they're going to come back in and they are going to reduce that price. They're going to hit you and hit you and hit you and hit you for everything. And you know as well as I do, Mr. Homebuyer, Mr. Property Owner, Mrs. Property Owner, if they come in here with a professional inspector and start digging around on everything, it's going to be a bloodbath. They're going to have a huge list and they're going to want a huge reduction, and you're going to be set back at, even potentially lower than what I can offer you. So we can either work together and you can feel like you're working with somebody that's going to over communicate with you, or you can be a cog in a machine that doesn't really care. It's a robot. Do you want to work with a robot or do you want to work with a human being? That's the way that you work those. Does that make
Yeah, that was great. But you're also saying that if they're going after just the really old, nasty stuff, then it's not even going to be an issue.
No, and you can call up any of their real estate agents. I mean, when they relist these properties, they have real estate agents. Then you can ask them, what is their buyer box? What are you guys looking to buy? When I say buyer box, it's literally like these are the areas that they want to buy. These are the types of properties they want to buy, and here are the specific. They want to buy properties that aren't pushing the top of the market, that need a little bit of, they need carpet and paint, but don't need a ton of other things. They need new appliances and they can get top dollar, but somebody doesn't want to mess with it, doesn't want to put it on the market, just wants to sell it to them cash. They've got a decently clean house. What this really affects is the wholesale business, right? Where it's a decent property, people need to get out fast and they need a cash offer, and you just go in, you put carpet and paint and some appliances, and boom, you are in the money. It really is going to affect wholesaling. So make sure that you're going after the worst properties, because guess what the worst properties bring you? The biggest profits. There's more potential for sweat equity in really run down properties.
And Brent, a lot of those iBuyers, I know Opendoor does for sure, they have a referral program if you're licensed, where if you have a deal that's not a good wholesale deal, but they still need to move quick.
That's great.
You can just send the lead to Opendoor or Zillow. And
but you have to be licensed.
You have to be licensed.
You have to be licensed. Yep. If you're licensed and you run across that and they're thinking about, well, I need to get more for it and it's not going to really work for you and you don't really want to list that property, refer it over to one of those iBuyers and get a little slice of the pie. Thank you, Jesse. That was great. If you like this video, smash that subscribe button because we put out new videos every single day. And if you have a question that you want me to answer personally, join us live every Wednesday.